Welcome to Untitled Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aries for end of April, May 2022. So Aries, we're in the zodiac sign of Taurus in this time, which is stability, it's earth. It's sort of getting all your ducks in a row really, Taurus. You're in the second house, which is the house of personal and emotional values, financial as well, so it's all about sorting all that stuff out and what means to you personally, emotionally and financially. So let's see what happens. The energy around for you is the Four of Cups. So yeah, birthday month is over. Maybe there's just a little bit of, you know, a dump there, emotional dump, where you just think, oh, that was such a good time, but now we're back to reality. Four of Cups is sort of, it's just a disappointment really with things, and it's a time when we feel like that to quickly remind ourselves what we have got, not what we haven't got. It could be the precursor as well, Aries, to your relationship status or lack thereof. Four of Cups. Very transitional. Once again, it's only a minor card, so it's not the end of the world. It will pass. Where you are right now. And we have the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is the moral compass. This is for, funnily enough, the sign of Taurus. So very much about you sort of, what means to you, what's your moral compass, what's right and wrong for you, what is your faith, what is your way of knowing the right thing to do and not the wrong thing to do. Very much, and Taurus, it's a Taurus card, of course, it's a major card, so it's all about sort of, and it comes in with that value system as well, Aries, funnily enough. So it's just all about sort of reviewing that kind of aspect of your life at the moment. It's really important, and we all do have that in our inner self of, yeah, well, that's not what I really would do. And yeah, it sort of really balances us out. Very earthy, very good. And it encompasses religion, just faith. Well, I think faith in general these days is a better word than our religion. Okay, so let's see what's influencing this to happen, and in turn influencing your whole reading for this time. The Six of Swords. So if things have been a bit rocky for you in terms of your mental energy there, it has been a bit rough all year, you know, big planets coming, big outer planets really coming in and shaking things up. This is a sign, this card's always a sign that things are going to get better. The rough seas, you're through the rough and you're into the smooth mentally. So just knowing that you're in a good place mentally. And then, you know, that also affects your moral compass, doesn't it? So excellent, really nice card. It affects the whole reading, as I said before. So it's good in terms of knowing that the month, the 4 weeks coming will be quite smooth. And we appreciate the smooth, especially when we've had a rough time mentally. Let's see what was happening in March, April, the background, and it still is current. So we have this King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a very interesting character. Very, once again, that mind energy, Aries too, air, the element of air, so very changeable as well. He's an interesting character. He has the gift of the gab. But however, as I always point out to you, why is he wearing all that armour? Is that protecting him from his emotional self? So really, who really is this person? Now, this person has obviously carried a bit of weight for you. It could be a work colleague. It could be somebody that can be slightly, has the gift of the gab, talks the talk, and then you're sort of thinking, oh, you know what? I don't just, you know, is this what do you really mean? You don't try and swamp me with words. So if he's around, especially for Aries, and your opposite sign is Libra, which is an air sign, that influence will have come in for you. Just examine that sort of dichotomy with him, that difference, you know. Who is this person? He's good with words, but emotionally, who are you? So important for you just to sort of, and knowing Aries, you're quick to spot somebody that's a bit, you know, you think, oh, hang on, moral compass says, I don't know about you. Anyway, each to your own. That's the influence, and it still holds fast there, Aries. So just go with that and just sort of remember that if you have this person, it could be work, relationship, all that sort of thing, but he's sort of having an effect on your life. Recent influences, and we have the Emperor. So your card, the Aryan card. So very much control, very much a person, he's the top of his game. He's got there by hard work, persistence, discipline, all those big words, all those big sort of energies that we need to use to get to where we want to be. Control as well, very much controlling the scenario. So once a very male archetype as well there, Aries. So that could have a lot to do with you. That's your prime card. So, you know, you do possess a lot of those qualities. So once again, it's up to you to decipher. That's your part of these readings, is to decide how what that means for you personally. So, yeah, but very big, strong card, capable of anything with those aspects of discipline, hard work, strategy, all that kind of thing that a lot of Aries really do. They really get to the top, but they're prepared to put in the hard work and discipline in order to get there. They know it's not just a magic wand. Interesting. Okay, let's see the lesson you'll be learning. And we have Scorpio, the death card, all the big cards coming in, Aries. So this is about transformation. This is about undergoing change. But this is self-initiated change, things that you want to change about yourself or the way you do things because it hasn't worked for you before. So now you're sort of in that, you're on the wheel of going, okay, look, I really need to start changing the things that I don't like about what I'm doing or how I am, in terms of a positive of how I can change it to make myself feel better and more positive. So it's a very much a transformational card. It does take time, but this card in this position sort of talks about you sort of, and your values as well. As we know, values is the focus this month, Aries. So just going with that value system of yours on all levels, inner and outer, and just seeing the changes that you've made and really moving towards improving whatever you want to improve for yourself in your place in the world. Three very big cards here. Excellent, actually, Aries, for you. A lot of food for thought this month. Near future, we have the Star. Oh, you've got all the big ones. So the Star is all about just moving forward. Everything is exactly how it's meant to be in your life, obstacles and all, tackling obstacles, but just always the very simplistic meaning of it is just keep moving forward and meet whatever comes across your path rather than avoiding it. And that is a hard exercise, but it's easier than just avoiding and standing still. Really nice card, actually. That's beautiful. So hope, faith, just moving forward, coming in. Really nice card. And especially with your value system. What's happening you're not realising? The Queen of Coins. So very centred. This woman usually is the mother. She's a mother. She's very much got that, you know, she's got everything together. She's very earthed. She's very much about home and hearth, keeping everything sort of very ordered, very earthy. she's good at routine and running things well. So if this is you, or this could be a woman that may be very earthy sort of side of yourself, that can really come out this month with you, in your value focus for the month. Nice card. Let's see how others see you. And we have the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, if there's a relationship, particularly there, Aries, that sort of hit a bit of a snag, or you're just feeling like you're not gelling with that in that particular relationship at the moment, or someone's gone a bit cold on you, just step away for a while, don't you know, because Aries are very action-focused people, so other people can find that quite confronting. So if there is someone like that in your life, which may be highly likely, just keep away and focus on your values at the moment. It's not a time to be projecting onto others with relationships. It's all about what you hold true for yourself. So just leave those relationships that are a bit cruddy at the moment. Leave them on the side for another 4 weeks and then reassess what you're feeling positive about. And we have the Lovers. So relationships, once again, another big card. Assessing those relationships, assessing your moral compass, assessing where it's going with transforming, how you can change it, knowing that it is, the lesson here with the Star is in fact you sort of moving forward with everything in your life and just getting on. So whatever this relationship that you're feeling positive about, or that this is the issue for the month, which is positive here, you're positively feeling about it, it's time to tackle that. With all these big, because you've got so many big cards, Aries, it's going to be a very interesting month about how that fits in with your value system, emotionally, personally, financially. Big decisions. Okay, as usual, I'm running over, Aries. I always do this with you guys. I'm sorry. Let's see the final outcome. And we have the Ace of Coins. So new beginnings, new jobs, maybe money coming in also, Aries, which, you know, and this is always a nice card to tell you that there will be money coming in, or / there is enough money for you to do whatever it is you want to do. And especially in the value of your work, this is a new horizon opening up for you. So you've been waiting to hear about something great with your, you know, with your business or with your work, with your career. This is a definite, really green light for you to say it's going to work out. So just combine that in with everything else and have a really good month. And don't worry about anything. Just focus on what your value system is this time. And I'm sorry, but I just don't have my message cards. Just one moment, Aries. Sorry. Oh, yes, here they are. So the message for you, for happy birthday for those Tauruses, Aries Taurus cusp as well. A few of you just right on the cusp. And beautiful card, we have the Path. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The path to enlightenment is an endless process. You have to practice diligently and with discipline. Eventually you yourself will become the path, and fewer struggles and sufferings will come your way. How apt. Thank you, Aries. You have a really good month. And I'll talk to you in 4 weeks.